Oh, hi. Have you been sitting there long? Sorry. It's Michael Carbonaro. Welcome. Thanks for watching the show tonight. This is the After Effect, where I'm going to answer your questions about the episode. Thank you for writing those in. Let's dive right in. Question number 1 comes from Ozzy. How did you come up with the idea of a sticker speaker?
The dudes who are making the sticker speakers, they're taking over the whole market.
You ever do that thing, like you could do this in a hotel, you play music on your phone and you put your phone in an ice bucket and it kind of amplifies the sound?
But it can pick up, like, even if you put it on the cabinet here, that'll pick up that whole, it'll resonate.
You know, there's new technology all the time that we see, and I don't know. I was like, if we come up with something impossible, like a speaker that is just a sticker, and then it amplifies when you put it on different things, will people buy into it? It's really just out of curiosity. And the answer is yes. That is how I came up with that, Ozzy. Thank you for writing in. Thomas says, whose image is on the package of Bud Long extension putty? You know, I don't know who, my boy Josh Seiden, who does all the graphics for the show, I told him I wanted something that looked like really fun and playful and homegrown and kind of like a Steve Jobs version of a Ben & Jerry's logo. It's you, Thomas. It's you. Chuck says, are the tricks getting more complicated this season? I think that to some degree, some of the stories are getting more involved, like when we tried to, you know, in the other episode, make somebody believe they had a device in their mouth. So we are trying to do some bigger, wilder stories. But a lot of the meat of the show that I like is, you know, like when I was the mover and we made the Japanese waterless folding toilet come out of the box.
Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. Great.
That's actually not a complicated trick. It's a great trick, and it's a classic trick. And not the toilet, but the method of how to do that. And we adapted it for this, which I think is really, really wild. So, no, I don't think it's getting more complicated. It's getting way more fun. Okay. The toilet on the crane trick really confused the guy, says Valerie.
All right, I'm going to get inside of it.
Switch everything to the left now. Whoa, hold on a second, hold on. Yes, oh man, that guy was good. That guy was burning up out there.
You were inside.
Yeah.
How did you get in the truck?
Do you prefer to make people confused or amazed? Prefer. Well, it's both, you know? If they're just confused, we're lost. If they're just amazed sometimes, wow, that's not enough. You want them to be like, wow, but how? You want that perfect wrestle of like, how? But you want to watch those wheels turning. That's the best one. So, Kian says, why do you often leave the room after a trick? Because I do it a lot. And the reason is, I never know how, you know, if we got a really good reaction from somebody until later. Because at the moment of magic, I usually look away. And I do that because I don't want to be staring at the person so that they have to kind of have this moment happen with me. I want them to have their own private moment. So when, like, let's say, you know, something happens right here, I try to just talk and look down and let them have their own private little thing happen. And that can be escalated even more if I leave them alone in the situation. So it's always like fun and voyeuristic for the viewer to see just how people are going to behave, like once he leaves the room. Like, it's fun to watch them sort of unwind in their own personal time.
No way.
That's a great question. That's the end of those questions. So I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode. We hope to see you next week. You can ask questions at the Carbonaro Effect Facebook page, and you can hashtag AskMichaelCarbonaro, and I will be back with a new episode next week. Thanks for watching. See you then.